Welcome, welcome. We
Hi,
are back.
once
Guess who it is?
again. It's Dom and it's Susie, and this
Stop.
is totally explicit.
So as you can tell, we did have a. Oh wait, we talked about the Halloween party.
We
Oh
did.
yeah. I was like,
It's
wait,
still up. He
it's
told
still up.
me
Come
that
on,
he's gonna have
man.
it up until he leaves, probably. So, and I get it because there's kind of a lot, and like
It's a
tis the
vibe.
season.
It's a
You're like
vibe.
leaving like in November, so like it makes sense. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it'll still be very fall, very. Like I said, Halloween should get the Christmas treatment. So like it should be going on for 3 months. Like
Please.
I don't know. It's just
Please.
my
If I was to be here more longer, I would definitely leave everything up to like New Year's.
honestly. I'm sad you're actually moving away in November.
I'm
I mean,
excited.
I'll be coming over, but
I'll
it's just
be.
like, dang, you're really gonna be gone. Who's gonna live here now?
Hopefully nobody.
Oh, they're gonna sell this to some. They're gonna flip
Probably.
for sure.
Probably.
Who do you think it's gonna be? Someone like Dennison Rat?
There's been a lot of people asking me about my loft zone, so I don't know. I
Mm,
couldn't hike it to them.
It has
Not mine,
issues.
not my specific one, because my specific one has issues. I don't know about the other law.
He's beefing with the landlord, so he's like not trying to like have anybody like. I get it. He's not beefing with anybody, but I mean there are some issues that
It's
has
just
like
like
needs to be
issues that never got
addressed.
resolved. So
Yeah, and I
it
understand
is what it
that.
is, you
That's
know.
real. Anyway, how was
But
your weekend? Let's go with your weekend first.
okay, my weekend basically consisted of just working. Oh,
Gag. Oh, there's plenty to mute
yeah.
already. It'll be okay.
Just
Free form.
slaving away as
Yeah.
always. You
You're
know.
picking up a lot, I've noticed.
But huh?
You've been picking up a lot.
I
I've
have
noticed.
just because I'm trying to get my money up to save up for the move.
And he has to pay for that ticket.
Oh my God! Did I talk about it right?
Yeah, well, we talked about getting the ticket, but not
Oh
you done
yeah.
with it.
So I ended up going to the courthouse. This was my week actually. Yeah, this was basically the huge highlight of it. Went to go try and figure out how to get rid of this, whatever. Basically, if I wanted to talk to a prosecutor, I had to wait till like October 10th for the hearing, and I'm just like, it was just too much. So I was like, you know what? Can I just pay for it? And they told me if I pay for it within 30 days, like they don't pay me extra fees or anything. So I'm like, okay, period.
Yeah, I understand that. I told him I was like, I understand you want to do that, but I said personally, if it was me,
So whoever came, you guys gonna pitch in. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
no, everyone throw five towards the bill. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I'm just kidding.
I told him I would have talked to the prosecutor. I've been like, this is my first time getting a ticket like this.
Yeah, but I didn't want to wait that long. I was just wanting to hurry up and get rid of it. I'm leaving in 2 months, so I'm like,
No, like I get that. No, I
you know,
understand why you want to do that. It's like let's get it over with. Like
yeah.
I never look back. But
I
me
just want to
personally,
get it off.
I would have made
No
the
way.
time. I'd have been like, no, let's reduce this. Let's get this removed somehow. Can you do that? I know you can.
I was
So
going to, but like I said, I wasn't trying to wait. So I was like, whatever.
I get that.
It is what it is.
Said and done.
It's
It'll be paid
done.
off soon.
It'll be
so-
done.
But anyway, how was your weekend, Queenie?
It was good. Like I said, just working. I did go out to like the local bars, say
Hmm.
hi to everybody, made an appearance, and just went home basically.
Yeah, I felt the same way. I felt like this past weekend I was like not vibing. I was just there was one night I because I'd spoken about I think how I have to like be good now and I'm
Yeah.
like on this little probation gig and we will
So
get
Virginia,
we will get into the lore of jail time, which is very much the reason why we were off kind of on the schedule.
yeah.
But that's a whole gig and a gag. But we'll get into that later. But yeah. Also, I just wasn't feeling it. Like the next day, I just wasn't like I had one and done. Like I saw a lot of people from my hometown come through like the area, and I was like, no. I said, what is this? What are we in Oklahoma? Like I did not want to be out vibing with all these bougie. I had one and done, and I was like, I'm over it. Like it's just not for me, and that's okay. I went home, did some
It is what it
shroomies.
is.
We all love some shroomy and chill. You know what I mean? It was a really fun time.
Period.
And I feel like shroomies don't count when you're on like a sobriety journey. Like they really don't count. Do you think they count?
No, I don't think they do.
Also, can I just say
There,
really
restart.
fast? Can I
What?
say really fast?
Why? Why
I
do you feel like you're coming
used-
for me right now?
No, I used your bidet for the first time.
Ah!
I just-
How did it feel?
It actually was really. I've never used debate before, blah. And I was like, okay, gang. No, I get it. I turned it over to one crank, and like it really just got the exact spot I wanted. I was like, oh, I was like, okay. And then I started playing with it, and like it just started going harder. And at one point, I was like, ow. I was like, wait. I had to like turn it down. I was like, okay. So it goes like really hard. Like
And
that's
it's a lot of toilet paper, right?
no.
See,
was
I have
like,
been
okay.
trying to get
But-
everybody on.
He does. He's been telling me to do it like a while now. He's like, use my bidet. I've used my bidet.
I
I've
think
used.
when
I've used.
anybody that's come over, I ask them, I'm like, use it or Please use it.
And did it come with the toilet?
No, I bought it.
Okay, how much is it?
I got it off Amazon. I think it was like 45 or some shit like
What?
that, 40 bucks.
It's a
But
gig and a
if
gag.
you really want to invest into a really good one, you can get like heated seats. It will like warm up the
Okay.
water for
No,
you.
I'm loving that.
The guy
I
that
love a
talked
comfortable
to me-
bathroom moment.
The guy, one of the guys I'm talking to, he has. It's like stop, stop. He has like a sensor one when you go up to it, like the toilet seat goes
Okay,
up.
gag.
It's a heated seat.
It's giving Japanese realness. It's giving China. It's giving.
Come on.
And I find it's very like custom and common out there. You know what I
Everybody
mean?
needs to get on.
No, I loved it. I'm a wipe.
Please.
I'm a wet wipe type of bitch. Like I like the dude wipes or like just any kind of wipe. I feel like it's really clean and like just like opposed to standard toilet paper. Sorry to get into the talk, but
Yeah.
but I don't know. I've always done that. And he's always like, use my bidet. And I used it right before we like started everything. And I was like, okay, no, I get it.
What?
Like now I
It's
swear
so
to put
easy to
people
install.
on. I love
so
it.
easy.
It was fun.
So, how was your week?
My week was okay. Like I said, I just wasn't feeling it after the whole jail stint. I was really trying to keep it low key. I'm really trying to be a
Yeah.
good boy. Complete sobriety is still pending, but you know it's coming very soon. But I've been really trying to keep it low key, preparing for school. It starts in like think in a couple of weeks, so I'm trying to wrap my mind around: do I even want to do this? And I am. I'm gonna start something, but like,
I mean, just get it over with.
I
It's not
am.
temporary. It's not forever. So,
and I'm trying to get out of the serving bartending life because,
The
as
industry,
we've discussed, because it's
service
like
industry.
I want a clock in time and a clock out time. And I
With
want it to be the
benefits?
same every time. I want benefits. I want a 401k. I
PTO.
want 2-3 weeks paid vacation. Imagine leaving work and getting paid for it. Hello. I don't know. Anyway, so that's my lore. I've not been doing much, but
you're
it was a low key few weekends. I feel like for us, and that's
we've
fine.
been staying more low key.
It's not always balls to the wall.
But we do have a lot. Well, we're trying to do like a Halloween party.
We are lots of things coming up. I'm really ready to celebrate Halloween. Like, honestly, lots of rooftop things coming. Lots of events like masquerade things coming. Kevin actually is having a party, and I think it's like a divorcee party.
Yeah.
It's like a divorcee party, and I think that's
It's
gonna
like
be a
new
masquerade.
beginnings for him, you know?
Yeah, like the next
So-
chapter.
So it's gonna be a masquerade
Girl,
theme.
tell me
Yeah.
why he already.
So
Never
excited.
mind. I ain't gonna get into his lore. I mean, we have code named. So, but how you gonna get divorced and then immediately just rack up a new boyfriend? I mean, it's just like if that makes
Just
you
like
happy,
that. I
that's
was like,
fine.
wow. How,
I mean-
how long has it been?
Months, like less than 6, I swear.
That's insane to me. But
Yeah, and you were
to
like
each his own.
to each his own, but it's just like if you're like married for several years, many years,
13 years.
gag.
Yeah.
And then you like divorce that person and you like break up. Don't you want to like experience the single life a little bit? I
I
swear.
asked him that, and he was like, "I already did, but I don't like it." And I was like, "But you didn't have
It's been
multiple
5
times."
seconds.
Like,
And like for real, to each his own. I mean, of course,
I mean, whatever
just want
makes you happy.
Yeah, I want you to be happy. So like whatever. But it's just like could never be me. I'd be
Could
wilding
never be
out.
me.
I'd be going off. But whatever. If that's for
Whatever.
him, that's fine. But anyway, his divorcee's party is coming with his new BF. Shook to my core, but we'll be there to support. It'll be masquerade. It's gonna be really fun, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna take a lot of photos.
I won't be
We'll
going too
still need to
hard.
Post the photos of our Halloween party.
I know you
You're not
too.
going what?
I said I won't be going too hard. I might not like drink.
I'm probably not either because that Monday I think I have to drive to Dallas.
Okay, good. Like move stuff or what?
Yeah,
Okay.
and go check on
Yes.
some peakers.
We'll just keep it light. We'll keep it light. We'll keep it fun. You know we are the tea,
Yeah.
so it'll be a good
You
time.
can just sit back and watch the drama that's
Yeah.
happening.
There's not gonna be no drama, girl.
No, there's
We're all gonna be
I'm just
chill.
joking.
I wish.
You never know.
Maybe in our new wave in Dallas,
What if-
we'll be able to.
What if his ex walks in?
Surely not.
What if he does?
I'm sure he doesn't even know about it. You know what I
What
mean?
if he heard?
I don't think Kevin is real enough to be like,
through the
so I'm doing
woods?
this. Who would he talk to though? I don't,
I don't
think
know.
anybody there talks to
What
him
if he
like that.
really does know?
Who would he know? There's
That's
just-
gonna be the guy. right
that would be
there.
really, really gaggy, but like I don't think he knows anybody to talk to be like
No,
to know what's going on.
yeah.
That would be so tea though. That'd be some podcast
Tea.
content, baby.
Well, we do have something special coming up. Well, special guest. Let's put it that way.
We finally have a guest.
I
Woo!
know, finally.
There's this mother who keeps canceling on us, and he was I just wanted to have a straight man on, and just because, and we had Greg on, but like I wanted to keep like a straight in here, throw him in here and there, even though we all hate the straights. I just wanted to like
I understand.
be like have like a balance between all this shit going on. You know what I mean?
Just trying to
So,
balance it out.
and this guy who I wanted to have on, he is funny or whatever. I feel like he can go along with
He's
conversation
a
really
yapper
well.
for sure.
Yeah, but he just won't fucking come on. And after this time of him canceling, which is like the fourth time, we're like, listen, it's
Just whenever.
it's
yes,
fine. I
like-
was like, maybe in the distant future, like obviously you're very busy, or you actually just don't want to come on, you don't want to say it, but like, it's fine. We'll have.
Do you
we
even
have-
watch?
It probably doesn't, honestly. But I was like, we'll not worry about it right now.
Well, it's fine. We'll
But we
come
have
back to it.
amazing. We have plenty of other amazing guests on, like the one tonight, who we are about to introduce to you.
Let's bring her on.
Her name is KK Story. Hi, Kiki Gaggy.
Okay, the outfit's giving Kim Possible.
Oh my God, it is. Call me, pick me,
Yeah.
you wanna miss me, you wanna it's okay.
Let me know that song.
I didn't watch like Disney like
No, I
that.
didn't. But I don't remember it.
Because like her, but I think you said that for Halloween, she should have achieved that.
Should have been shit.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
God.
yeah.
Shigo eats the fuck down.
Yeah.
Shigo's always eating. She's been that bitch.
So, KK, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah.
My name is KK. I always say like KK is the real name because I never ever hear my government name. Kaylee is the government name.
Kaylee?
It always sounds weird.
That's so different. Yeah.
Kale. It just feels.
Oh, yeah,
like
what
one
is your government
E.
name?
Yeah, Kaylee.
Kaylee.
Kaylee. Yeah. But
I like KK. I don't know you by Kaylee.
yeah.
Yeah.
I only know you by
Like,
KK.
KK
eats. Yeah.
KK eats. I like it. Yeah.
Thank you. My little brother, he just couldn't say it like when we were
Oh,
little,
yeah.
so it just stuck like.
Good.
but
So
yeah.
it's came from like a family thing from long ago.
Oh yeah, probably like we were like at least like
So is it weird?
kids.
Is it weird when people call you Kaylee?
No, I feel like if it rolls off their tongue, I'll hear it, but it takes me a second to actually
Yeah.
hear it. 'Cause it like even my mom like she used to be really mad at actually like call me Kaylee, but generally.
Oh,
she's
so it's like when you're mad, you're getting called out by your government name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Like, yeah.
even
That's
when-
like my friends being like Dominique. And I'm like, oh,
it's me.
God.
I've done that
Okay.
before.
No, I get that. So how long have you been in like the North Texas area?
Well, I originally was born in Michigan, so half of my dad.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I heard Michigan's really pretty. How long were you there?
I've gone back most summers of my life, but I haven't gone back in a while.
Okay.
But it's beautiful in the summertime. Wintertime it could be like kind of a hassle because the snow is like infamous and blizzard. Like, do you
Yeah.
think that our Texas gets bad?
It just gets
Yeah.
really cold. We're not that boggled down with like snow, but like it'll be fucking -7 outside, and I'm like, why? Why is it this
I
cold
know.
down here?
Michigan gets like so cold, like they can't get out of their houses sometimes. Just
Oh,
like
wow.
feet of
Crazy.
snow in front of their
Oh,
houses.
yeah,
and,
wow.
like,
I've heard about that, but only like in
shovels.
Colorado.
Like, they have
Oh,
like,
oh.
what's it called? Snow plows? Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
probably
they have to like plow the snow. When did you move out?
Oh, I was probably like 5 or 6 when
Oh, okay,
like
okay.
actually came down to Texas, but I moved around Texas most of my life. I actually like stopped at Grayson around like 4th grade elementary school. So like 4th grade's like what, 8, 9 probably.
Yeah, I don't even know, girl.
Ages is.
I'm so far removed from that. I'm like, wait, actually,
Keep it
that's crazy though. So you've been in this area the longest, though, you would
Yeah,
say?
yeah.
Okay, I love that.
I don't even know what that probably is like. What, more than 13 years at least, something like that.
More than 13 years. Damn, gaggy. I actually.
I know a lot of Grayson, like just because of all of memory, like throughout, like I say, like Pilot Point to I don't even know all of Grayson, like how. they
It is
interact.
recording, right?
Mhm. Yeah. Yes, it is. It's just not actually on.
Does it tell you how long?
One quick little second for like some technical thing. We're on. We're on. Have you seen that fucking TikTok? It's like the click,
Oh, yes.
and then they're like, "Who are you?" The click. I don't know. It's so
Yeah.
fucking funny. So, anyway, what were you saying?
I grew up here in South Grayson County most of my life, probably 13 years plus. Went to SNS. It stands for Southern South Mid because it's that small. I had to be conjoined together.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like it's so small that the high school I went to literally stands for Sadler and South Mid Consolidated High School because like when it was formed as a school, it was too small. So they had to like, Sherman's one school, Dennison's
Yeah.
one school. It's like a consolidated
What?
school joining because it was that small
Like,
when it was founded.
Where?
like what? Like
Sadler
10?
and South Main. It's like if you don't like, we're at Sherman or Dennis. We're in Dennis right now, but like say Sherman, and if you're gonna go to like Gainesville, you're gonna like pass through Whitesboro, like a smaller town called Sadler and South Main.
Oh, okay.
And so you pass it, like people pass it all the
Must.
time. Literally, it's sad. It's that
Okay.
sad. But I call it sad and shitty for SNL.
I love that. I love that. How was it there? So you were part of like a class of like what, 10 people?
It originally started like when it was founded. I think there's like 5 students, but I graduated with
That's
I
insane.
graduated with 62, and like the
Okay.
most to ever graduate from whenever I was in school was the junior class, and they had like 100 something.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
How big was your class?
62.
My class was like 80 people, so mine's also small, but I was considered
What?
3A. And the
My
school,
class was 500 people.
I'd wish. I always,
The
all throughout high
ceremony
school,
was like, ugh.
all throughout high school, I was like, I wish I was going to a big ass school. But
Oh, my school looked like a church.
Wait, your last name's Potts. What's your Leon? Right?
Leon.
An
Mhm.
S. So we all have last names that are like kind of in the back, anyways, at graduation.
yeah, so we was waiting for a minute. Like,
I
I
was
mean,
like in the middle though, but like if you have 500, you're
It
waiting.
took forever.
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my god, how long was that ceremony?
My dad had a
I
large
don't
class
even
too.
remember, like
2-3 hours at
like
least.
3 hours, I think.
Oh my god. That's
I think we had to be there like at 8 a.m. and it ended at 12, I think.
interesting.
I hated high school. I
We
don't know
used
about
to
y'all.
set up, you know.
High school, at the very beginning was really, really ass. And then as time went on, like sophomore, junior, senior year were really fire. That's when I like came into myself and everyone like around me was like, just I was like made the most friends. I was like really cool with everybody. Junior high though, hellscape. Oh my god, junior high were the worst years of my life. What about
Really?
y'all? Junior high was
I hung out with the wrong
horrible.
people. Junior
No,
high.
read fucking tweet, Carter. Literally
That's
that one.
literally, well, no, middle school, right?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, that's when I started smoking weed.
Really?
Yeah, started gardening. Oops.
I feel like if I would have had a normal, not, I guess it's not normal, is it? I feel like it's normalized, but maybe it's not like super, I don't know, common or normal. But I feel like if I would have been able to dabble and with partying and like smoking and drinking, I wouldn't be so crazy this far later on.
Yeah,
I
get that.
think it's reasonable to say like you're a naive thought being that 16, 17 mindset of like taking everything in and like be like, oh, let me try it all.
Yeah.
Or like partying super young. And then as an adult, I realized like, I should have let my little like brain like develop a little more. Like
Yeah,
I should
yeah.
have experienced. a
Mine
little-
did.
I grew up way too fast. Like I should have been dragged back into like doing other things that like, but I just grew up with like hanging around like a lot of older people. Like whenever I was 16, 17, I was 18. Whenever I was 18, I was 21.
Yeah.
Like
Hanging out with the older crowd. I think that's kind of how I was for a while. But I mean, high school changed me because I was like more of a goody good, and then I became popular because I got involved in so much stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I was a cheerleader, I was in soccer, I was in gymnastics, I was in dance,
So
which was like
fire.
a ballet. I was in Spanish club. I was in so much shit.
I became popular
So-
too. I got like best all around. Like I was prom king.
You
I
were?
was prom king. in
my
that
brother,
motherfucker.
my brother was homecoming king.
That's so gaggy, isn't it? It's like a little newspaper.
I was
article
going
that
to
made me-
be-
I was like,
I was going to be fucking captain on a cheer squad, but
stop. You should have.
I was going to, but the girl that I was competing against got really mad because she was like, you know, they've been doing this for 2 years and blah, blah, blah.
Ew.
And I was like, you know what? Fine, you can have it.
Bring it on moment.
It was
I'm still
So I was like,
big
red.
Oh my god, it's such a
I literally
classic.
recent watch.
The
recently
toothbrush
watched it.
scene in the bathroom and the
Oh,
like,
everything about that
90s.
movie. It's
Uh,
so good to this day. Like it's still so relevant. I love it. Except
love it.
well,
also
there's some a couple of things in there.
infamous, sorry to like we'll get right back on subject, but like another scene from the movie that I love, like that just like isn't around is the swing set in the Beyond. Like if there's just like nothing around, it's just held. If y'all remember that, it's
And
just
Bring
like
It On.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, and Bring It On. It's literally just nothing at that point. It's just the swing set. Like,
Wait, at their house?
yeah, it's
Is
literally
that?
yeah. They're literally it's just like a swing set because like there's it's just like a
I
big
do
rich
remember that
house.
part.
I think I know what you're talking about. And they were
It
like, it was like
is.
one of those moments of like coming to Jesus moment. And they're like, it was all
Another
sad
good
and
moment.
down.
It's another movie. Sorry, just jump off of that movie.
Movie
Fuck it.
moment.
Let's,
Movie
let's,
moment.
let's
Yeah.
go around.
Boys are cheats and liars.
Oh,
They're
God.
such a big disgrace.
Hot chick. They
They
will
would
tell
do
you
anything to get to second
baseball.
baseball.
He thinks he's gonna score. If you let them go all the way, then you are a whore. To culture
Fortune.
studies, flowers. Anyway, I know what I'm
Don't
doing.
lose all
The
the
fucking
way.
thing. That's so
What is
gaggy.
that Rachel McAdams and like breaking
Yes, yeah.
It's me,
breaking
Jessica.
No, it's Anna Faris.
Anna Faris.
Oh,
I
That's
love
right.
that movie.
girl, they're coming out with Scary Movie 6. I cannot wait to see that shit.
I
Are you
see
kidding
that
me?
thing all the time of auditions on my Facebook page, and I'm like,
Same. I was thinking about trying to.
Auditions for Scary Movie 6.
Yes.
my
Do
brother would
it.
kill him.
I was thinking about doing it.
Yeah.
I wish you would meet my brother. That's when I say it's my brother. He won, and he had a controversy because I come from a bigot, fucking sad, fucking pathetic little school area.
Don't we all? I guess this is the South,
But-
honey.
But my brother, he won homecoming king, and it went like kind of crazy for my school. Like it became like we're only like the student body. I think it's only like the actual like class in itself. It can't be the actual student body. It has to be like they changed the rules basically to homecoming, where it's not the student body voting. It's just like your own senior class voting for.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's very clicky, very.
They literally changed it because of my brother.
Why?
Because he's a gay icon that got voted by the entire school.
Because he's gay.
Yeah, so they changed it to where it's only the senior class.
That is
Actually,
fucked up.
Yeah, it was on Facebook. Like, yeah, it was.
There was like a whole
Like
like
Cash
thing.
loved it. He got a TikTok moment out of it. There was like
Yeah.
people
Like viral?
supported him. It got like it went around for like Grayson and
Okay.
in itself. Like some people.
Like
feel
some
about it.
thousands.
You should have told us.
It all
to
matters. It all matters.
Oh, I was like, I didn't know.
Yeah.
How recent was that?
No, when did he graduate?
He just graduated 4 years ago.
It is 2020.
I'm so gonna stop.
Sorry.
It's
Are you
2025.
time traveling?
I am.
Stop.
Let me
I
find
am.
out. She just
I'm
so
fucking
curious.
dead. Oh, but we actually glazed over you. What kind of stuff did you get into in high school?
Oh, I feel like all over the map, really. I feel like I didn't gain a lot of, like, consciousness till after high school and
Mm.
get the weirdest senses.
It was the drugs.
It was. No,
Stop.
every single one, I could have a story for every single thing. Like, it literally was. I was just like, my mom grew up trying everything because my mom was also emancipated, so I feel like it almost reflected in, like, a rippling-ish effect, but, like, in a
Yeah.
good way. I got everything out of my system, and I'm kind of, like, in my adult-ish
You're chill
era.
now.
Yeah, like I got everything I needed to, but I also like kind of I was good in school, but like I stopped doing sports due to bullying and like every kind of the girls who were super close. Like I went to a small school, so and then my best friends weren't in like my best friend Lexi.
We love you, Lex.
I've been best friends with her for like 14 years. Like I
Gaggle.
literally like the longest friendship of my life.
That's a life longer.
Yeah, like, and she lives in Oklahoma right now. She works in like
Okay.
Chelsea area, but like
Oh,
we
so
still
she's-
Snapchat and we still like always like it's like.
What does she
never-
do?
She works like I don't even.
She a
last time she told me-
cocktail? Like a
no,
bartender?
No, I don't
Oh,
know if she's
okay.
doing all that. I think she just works at like helping and managing and doing something like that. But
Okay, God.
I love her down, but she moved away due to a lot of other extra lore down and crazy shit. But she ended up moving, and so she wasn't in sports anyways. But I like didn't have anyone after at that point. Like whenever like I had 2 friends really moved
Mhm.
away, I was like. So I just kind of got into school after that. After I had no one really.
You're like, okay, all my friends are gone. Let me lock the fuck
actually
down.
lock in now.
Let me
I
lock
guess.
in and I guess
It
do my
also was
homework.
hard too because when
I guess I know the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I volunteered to actually help out now. But,
Yeah. No, I get that though. You have that like support system behind you, like kind of gives you that push to like go do things and go get out of your comfort zone, and then they're gone. They're like,
But high school was just a lot in a lot of different ways where I didn't get to value like a lot of where people are like, I loved high school. Like it was so fun.
No,
for me.
yeah.
Like I didn't get to enjoy it a lot. Like sport wise, it was awful. Like academic, I had terrible teachers that were fucking rude as fucking bitches.
literally the same. And you know what's crazy? I've had this conversation before. I think it's like with my just like some people from my hometown or like my family members, because me and my sister's only 2 levels above me, so we were in high school for a short period of time
Yeah.
with each other, and it's crazy. I think that now, if you still feel like, because you know at the time it's like you're just a little punk ass kid, right? Like
Yeah,
you're feeling this,
adolescence at its
you're
finest.
feeling this mad because of whatever, but like coming go moving forward all these years later after high school, it's like, no, I still feel that way. That teacher was a bitch.
Yeah.
This person is shitty at their job. They were a mean person.
I'm proud of myself. For
No, it's
certain
like,
shit I went through.
if I feel this way now, like, no, that teacher was a bitch. Like,
Yeah.
like, I feel validated that knowing that, like, I still would do and say
Still
the same
did
shit now, and I stood on
happy
business.
about it.
But I was considered a bad kid. I was like always an ISS and shit. Like
Literally.
bad. I don't know.
I felt like I made a movement because I was experiencing like there's a lot of like early on
Yeah, like
drugs. So oh my god.
What do you say?
Oh,
Cool.
I know, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Gaggy.
Oh my god,
Give
it's
me
cute like
cookie.
it was on But I since I experimented everything really early on, like the first time I'll just say like a lot of people around me weren't doing drugs like I was pretendingly doing drugs and like not caring about it. Like I
She
thought
said
like
I put them on.
I did.
I was a
Like
trendsetter.
the whole like I could say just like this one little clip of a story to like really wrap it up. I didn't know what acid was, and I was at jambalaya.
You were doing acid in high school?
Yeah, I was 15 when acid for the first time.
Gaggy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was just like with my random friends. Like I didn't even
Okay.
know them.
No, that's like really common. I feel like East Coast, West Coast, like New York City type shit, like some schools in LA, like
I feel like if anyone's around here from the 903 and grew up the 2016 time to like 2019 time, like everyone had that like crazy era. I felt.
oh
like.
yeah.
But like
Yeah.
around here in 903, I feel like a lot of people can like understand where I'm like saying. If you have like a lot of viewers from over this
Mhm.
area, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, like we actually know what she's talking about.
We'll just
So,
they said bring it down for us actually.
but
That's wild though.
so
How was your first experience on acid?
it was actually beautiful. I was at a concert for the
I love
I had
it.
Kevin Gates. I had Travis.
Kevin Gates?
I had Travis Scott, and wherever he had like Kylie on the stage, it was raining. Blueface
Oh
was
my
there. We
God.
had City Girls. We had.
Also,
Oh, that was a good one.
Ugg Fest, and it was like,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah,
That sounds like real tea.
I remember.
Jazz.
Let's just put you in the moment of what I was like there.
Okay.
We had Tim's. We had little mini like kind of like denim shorts. We had a yellow kind of bikini moment, or not
Ooh,
bikini. What's it
okay.
called?
Like tank top?
White beater. Like
White
how there we
beater.
go, but it's like buttons.
Yeah.
And I had Ray-Bans on, and that was the moment, and
Yeah.
nothing else. I
Yeah.
had my phone and a wristband,
And a dream. And she
And
was
a
out there. And she was out
That's
there.
another song, but anyways, I was stranded alone. Well, I actually had one person left in the group that I was with, and
Yeah, it's scary when you're fucked
Tyler,
up.
but
Yeah.
like RIP to him too, because like
I'd be wondering.
he was amazing,
Oh,
but
no.
it's okay. It's fine. But well, he gave me this tab and he was like, "We just got done smoking shit." And I'm like, "I'm used to weed, right?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"Okay, high up." But he gave me this tab. He was like, "I'll tell you when to swallow." And I was like,
I'll
15
tell
minutes.
you when to
Not
swallow.
like that. Not like that. Not like that.
No,
not
just like,
that,
why
not
don't you
like
just follow it immediately? Don't you just take it
that.
immediately?
Wait, it takes it actually like salivate. I don't know. He just said to wait.
Oh,
Yeah, you put it
okay.
either in the roof of your mouth or like in
Okay.
between your lips.
It's been so long since I did that shit. Like,
Yeah.
shrooms are my thing.
Yeah.
So, but anyway,
But
You're supposed to let it basically dissolve in your mouth.
Yeah.
on shrooms, you
Don't
just
swallow
You just
it.
fucking eat
yeah, I
that
think
shit.
that's why he's
And then you
supposed to
wait.
wait 15 minutes. But anyways, I was a freshman, right? And so
Mhm.
I had two juniors I knew and a senior, and they walked by, and they literally were like, "Well, I was talking, right?" They're like, "Are you on acid?" And I was like, "Yeah,"
Damn, how did they know that?
Because your pupils.
because like fucking my tongue, I still had it on my.
They were just talking, you were like, anyway. I'm sure everyone around was on drugs, though, type
Oh,
shit.
But like,
Or
it
something.
wasn't known for my school that
Mm.
it was like this was like on a Friday, and like this shit came back on Monday. Like everyone was like, acid. She does acid. She does drugs. And
Oh.
so it was just like kind of crazy that like the effect of people like actually like talking about like drugs at my school or like actually doing anything actually like from like the upperclassmen. I was hanging out with them and no one was doing shit. I was like, so like I'm just like cool. Like I'm like 15.
She's
Y'all
like,
aren't
she's
doing
like, oh,
shit.
so I'm that bitch for real. So,
Kid.
No, not a good way. Like I just like, but it put a lot
Oh,
of different
yeah, not a good way.
perspective.
Oh,
Don't do
yeah.
drugs, kids.
Yeah, well,
But
I mean, don't, but
I mean,
like,
I graduated and I
do?
did my shit, and I was like
I mean,
in the middle of my class. I didn't really give a fuck. I was right there, like not below, not high. Like
Yeah.
I did my thing. I was really good at English in school, and I fucked with
English is my
that, but,
favorite.
Yeah,
ugh, that's the worst.
but I did really good at volleyball, and that my dad was a volleyball coach. and
Volleyball
I
is-
loved that. I did elite as a little kid, a little
So you're
bit.
a
But
volleyball girl.
I love that. You ever thought about like taking it? Did you ever think about considering going from like call it high school
I
or college?
wanted to do that just because, like, whenever my dad passed away, I was like, oh, that's something I could do. But then I didn't get back into volleyball in time enough for my senior year to kind of commit back to it. So
Mm.
it's just like, it was like a lost art almost, felt it out. Because, like,
I
when you
get
do
that.
volleyball, it's like a committed fucking.
And plus, like your
it's-
dad being the coach and then him passing
Oh,
away.
he wasn't the coach
100%.
there, but like, it felt like I
Oh,
always had to
wow.
be that. Like, I wanted
No,
to,
yeah.
like,
I'm sure he was still coaching you even though he wasn't your coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I
But,
understand
yeah.
that. Did you go to college?
No, it wasn't on my cards either, just because like my dad ended up dying my senior year, so it's okay. Like, look, I love him,
Sorry for your
but like,
loss.
it's
Yeah.
oh,
She said.
yeah,
Thank
it
you.
just it's like one of those things. Like, if you talk about death, it's like it's better to talk about it and
like casually and not like.
yeah. No, like
Yeah.
I think the minute you stop talking about them, they actually die. So
No, yeah, I get that. I love that. It's kind of pretty. The minute you
yeah,
stop
I
talking
feel like
about
someone
it.
else said that. I didn't.
Like I feel like it's giving me like Coco. Like
Yeah.
gotta have like
I
that.
love Coco.
Yeah, I feel like the message about like death. It's like it doesn't have to be so
I have
negative.
heard that someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I saw a TikTok where it was like,
Yeah, I was like, I'm not the one.
like it doesn't affect them just because they were like, I
It
want to
did
keep
in the
them
beginning.
alive.
Oh my
I
god,
wanna
I
keep
kid you
talking about
not.
them.
Like, that experience in itself about me is a whole other thing. Like, that was crazy because my dad died of COVID. So
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Oh,
and like being in Texas, he was one of the first cases to like. The last time I saw him was like on the 4th of July that year, and then he died a week before his birthday, which is in August. So
Did he have like complications before the COVID and it kind of like
it just
tipped him off?
rapidly fired. Like,
how old
it
are you,
was.
Katie?
I'm 23.
Oh,
I'll be 24 in December.
God, good. Hope to do something cute for your birthday. Coming up.
Yeah.
I know the end
I've
of this
never
year's
really
nice.
celebrated my birthday either. I feel like it's always been like in school thing. It's always been like where people are going out of break or like not doing
Yeah.
anything. So
Oh, okay. You didn't ever like go hard for your 21, your 21st?
I got blacked out.
Period. So she went hard. So she did it right.
Yeah, I did it right. I remember I had at least 21 shots of something, and then
Oof.
I was past the point. Like, I remember I like completely like. But I've always, when liquor hits my system in a good way, it stays.
Yeah, I get that.
I like to drink.
Girl, we're accustomed to blacking out when we're like upper
We're not going there.
Yeah.
We went there last week.
We did
Yeah,
every week. We fucking we we go a little bit hard. But I remember there's this time when I was still working at the casino, I was bartending. There was a full bar top, and it was like height of COVID. And I remember there was this man who was getting drunk, and he was talking about like that COVID shit, it ain't real. And you know what? They're all a bunch of this is the government and this, that, and the other, you know. And there was like some other man who was there, and like he like stopped his conversation he was having on the side and like listening to this guy who was being completely fucking ignorant. And he was like, "Yeah, I believe it's all a big ass hoax." And the guy chimed in his conversation. He was like, "You know, my grandparents actually just passed away from COVID, like 2 cities over." And then like the fucking whole bar top got silent because it was like, oh, I literally turned around and just like focused on the computer and act like I was doing something because I was like, I don't even know how to deal with that. There's no way for me to chime in. I'm like, you got to handle that on his own because he was just being openly ignorant. Someone was like, yeah, family members just died, so this shit's real. Nice try though.
Yeah.
It's a really, really crazy thing, and I'm sure you've had to deal with that a lot. People being ignorant about it.
Especially just going to my like fucking hobo ass town like school. Like,
Yeah.
that was the whole ordeal in itself, and like not having any like friends. Like, but I always had my siblings, which is a good thing about my family. Like, we've always kind of like just bounced off each other a little bit. So that's one good thing about it. Like, I didn't really care. I still don't give a fuck what anyone has to think about me. Like, surely, like, I'm super glad that I have a backbone, like, very much instilled, because I know how to defend myself. I know how to be articulate, and I know when I'm in the wrong about something, and I know how to accept that because I'm an adult. But I also know how to be like, I'm not in the wrong, and you're stupid. So
Gaggy. Was that something that was kind of difficult to navigate with having family, friends, etc., who are kind of more Republican affiliated? Because I feel like more of the Republican Party are like
older?
No, they're just like that COVID shit. That's a hoax. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like they were very
Like
much like
small
anti-mask.
country
They're
towns.
very much like
literally
yeah.
this entire town, like bit into like a monastery. Like, there's definitely like, yeah, my family, they have like their certain views to things, and I definitely have my certain views to things, and like it's definitely much I speak on the way I feel. So,
Yeah,
and I don't like it has given me my consequences before with my family. So, but I feel like that's kind of normal around here, sadly.
But like what I'm saying is like whenever that was happening, when your father passed away, did it kind of like
Oh,
were they like no like because I'm sure most of the majority of the Republican Party is like fuck the masks, all that shit. So were
oh,
they like
my family and I, we were all affected at it. Like we all like understood like what it truly meant to lose someone off of COVID and like the disease itself. Like I don't like the one thing that I was super hard to understand what this disease was at the very end whenever I had to go to the hospital to see him go, you know, because that's a whole other thing that I can kind of jump back into. But uh understanding COVID in itself was probably harder than like any political point out of it. Like where people are like defending it this way or that way. It was since it was affecting so many people in like different ways, like losing jobs, being inside and all that stuff. So I feel like a lot of people were just affected off it where my family wasn't thinking about it politically, but my school was like MAGA Trump, big
No
protect
way.
guns, like
we
oh
don't
my
have to
god,
wear
my
masks?
school was like
Wow.
oh no so to dive into that portion, this stupid dumb bitch this stupid dumb bitch, and I'll call her by her fucking name. I know she's not gonna watch this shit, but like if anyone needs to know, steer clear of some fucking person. Her name's Emma. I don't her last name I fucking even remember right now.
Emma,
But
fuck you, bitch.
she knows where she knows that I will tussle her the fuck up. So anyway, she like talked really poorly about my dad that whenever I had to go away for my senior, I had to miss 2 weeks of school
Yeah,
at
you
the
need
very
that
beginning.
time.
Because my dad just passed away. Well, my dad passed away right before school started.
Yeah.
So I missed school a little bit, and this person who I was friends with ended up moving, whatever. But she talked really poorly against my dad, saying that he like didn't die of COVID, so no one believed me
This
whenever
is
I
that
came
shit
back.
I was talking
to-
about.
I had like things happen, yeah, just yeah, but like uh people just didn't believe that my dad died of COVID because of this rumor was spread that he didn't die, that he died of just drinking, and I was just like,
What the
What the
fuck?
hell?
yeah, because the stupid girl I was friends with kind of used just stuff vulnerability against me. But
That's
just like that's,
vastly
but like
different.
I genuinely hope that she's probably a different person now because I truly believe though that every person is not who they were in high school. Like a lot of growth is happened from who you were 5, 6 years ago. So I pray nothing but the best of the person, but who her character was, it was a fuck that bitch, fuck you, big fuck moment.
Yeah, fuck you for that.
Yeah.
That's that shit I was talking about with there being like just in these kind of areas. Ooh. Thanks. I just feel like that is something that probably was being said, something you had to deal with was the ignorance of the people around you with this being in these kind of areas. Does that ever make you like miss? Did you ever like in all of these times you were dealing with some real small town shit? I'm not sure. Whereabouts were you in Michigan?
Oh, so I was born in Holland, Michigan, which is just like if the Michigan is shaped like a mitten, so I was like right down here. The
Okay.
mitten.
What's the fucking capital of that place?
Lansing, Lansing.
One of those that don't quote us.
Oh my God.
Were you close? Were you like near though?
I think Lansing or Linning or whatever the capital. I feel like it's up here next to the coastline.
So you were
But I
hours
think
away.
Grand Rapids is like right here anyway. So I think I'm right down here. I don't remember very well because obviously I'm like from kind of Texas.
She said the hand. No.
Well, it's like shaped like a mitten.
It is,
It
yeah.
is.
But the question is, what with dealing with all this kind of shit, even with just aside from that, just the real small town shit you had to deal with. Were you ever like, damn, we were able to really thug it out in Michigan. Like I wish I was there instead.
My senior year, I probably wish that the most because my cousins, since they were from Michigan, they like had a lot of more money and a group of a lot of different lifestyles. So I was more envious of like what could have been with my family being together than anything. I probably wasn't envious of like just Michigan, but like what I saw my other family grow up with, and that was probably like the more like. But like I'm actually really happy with my childhood to an extent. Like I had a lot of crazy shit happen, but like my mom was a single parent for most of my life, and like I fully like give a lot of hat to single parents, single dads, single moms.
No, yeah,
and,
for
like,
sure.
Like in this economy, I give props to anyone who's doing it
Yeah,
independently.
especially in this economy.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
and like if someone's like able to take care of someone else. So like I'm happy with my childhood. I had a lot of country type shit, and I lived in little cities, like apartments with my mom, and I lived with my dad at one point. So I had a lot of bit of both area. Like, but I've like had a million different lives so far.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you're like no stranger to fucking. I feel like, have you ever seen the show Sirens on Netflix?
Is that what the mermaids?
No. Everyone thinks it was going to be about mermaids, but really it was about like it was about like some rich girl shit. It was like women in power. You should like watch it. It was
I
good.
did.
But I actually forgot where I was going with that. But oh yeah, this man in there. He was like, there was a girl who came in to be an intern. She came from like upstate Buffalo, New York, and she was like down here with the rich bitches being an assistant. And he was like, "Oh man, you come from hard times." And then I was going to say, like, you're like no stranger to like, I don't know, I feel like going through shit like that.
Yeah,
One
I
of
think it
the
makes thick bones or thick skin.
no,
things.
for sure. One of the things I wanted to ask you was about that. I think you also like had like an ex that you were like, or someone you used to be with way back in the gap who had like passed away. And then I feel like you told me there was like a hate train or some shit like that on you. So I just really want y'all to realize how
Oh.
fucked this fucking area is.
Yeah, I know
So like
No,
the hate is crazy.
Also, I'll call out that other girl's name too. What's her
Good.
name? I don't even know her name. She's fucking irrelevant as fuck to BH. But
God.
Coleman, something, Blondie. I don't know. But she went on Grayson County Scanner to say some like awful things that I still haven't even met her face to face. So I don't even know why she wanted to say anything about me.
First of all, she was on
'Cause-
Facebook talking shit. So
On Grayson County Scanner,
There
if you know this
goes-
area, then that's just like something that's just like beyond like inner circle. Like I get on that because I hear about it, not because I'm scoping about it to look
no,
on
yeah,
it.
no.
So, but that's like the inner hate. Like wanted to jump off of that real quick. But his name was Zane, and Zane was just someone who I met in high school, so like young love, like first
Okay.
adolescent, very much like infamous, like stays with you.
Mhm.
And so it didn't, like, just to jump through the storyline real quick, but it didn't work out in the adolescent type of it, but it was one of those things like, let's jump into the future if we're both like, you know, good and kosher, ready for it. And it happened to happen again. So luckily that was a blessing that I was also able to have in this lifetime. And he happy birthday, which is, you know, like, you know, back into someone's life, you know, a good happy birthday.
Okay, gotcha.
And so
Okay.
my birthday's in December, so it happened in a very like a very fast timeline in all of this, which is like was hard in itself because like you get back with this person after a very long period, and then it swept. Like you have a whole
Like it goes really, really right, or it goes really, really wrong, and it was going right.
It was going right perfectly, but it was just like I can't tell you like the derealization or like the psychosis I felt after, like how fast it happened for me
Yeah.
grief wise. But because he passed away January 21st, and my birthday's December 18th.
Oh, my
That's how
goodness.
fast we like
Yeah.
recuperated. And
So it
figured
was
out
like
what
y'all
was-
got together, and then oh my
That's so
gosh, that's so fast and sad.
Exactly. Like whenever I say the timeline's fair, it happens so fast for me, sadly.
Ugh.
But
Crazy.
yeah, I learned a lot from it, so I'll say off the bat because like there's certain details in which like how things happen to him that I just like I've worked through, and
Mhm.
I've obviously like I've talked about all the things that I've done and people that inner circle know about his time, and no one was there besides me and other people, so I don't really give a fuck what anyone has to say about it as
Mhm.
well, except the family that has their own story and me. So that is just like a plain and clearly because Zane is a big name to Grayson when it comes to the bars because he did take his life at Rendezvous.
Oh God, I forgot he actually took his life. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
That is suicide is crazy, a crazy concept.
Men's health, let's also talk about that. Needs to be more talked about.
No,
I don't
seriously.
know.
Right,
Say
in
that.
this, and yeah,
I
in
feel
this
like
capacity.
Zane around here again was just dismissed a lot between like the school and his access to actual like mental health and people evaluating him. So he was
Like a good support system. So
there
he
was
didn't
just
have
a
it.
lot like I feel like people who are set up to kill them, like for Zane's story, not just everyone, but people who are dismissed enough and are put in the mindset that it's going to happen eventually for them are set up for failure. And that's a
Yeah.
lot. If
That's so
people
sad.
say,
Yeah.
people still say that about him now currently, like it makes me mad whenever like I still hear after 3 years almost. His birthday's actually coming up. It's September 28th. So he would have been 22 this year. Sorry, I have like the hiccups right now. But yeah, he
It's one thing I hate about getting older
I
is
think he
that
would
people
get
start
22,
passing away
21.
alive.
No, yeah.
like sorry, I can't even think about dates and times.
It's so crazy.
Like
when
that's
you
what I
hear
said. What
someone
year is it? I genuinely
Yeah.
like my timeline has just been
Yeah.
kind of crazy.
all over the place. I get
I just
that.
recently found out one of my best friends, her ex, I don't know if he committed suicide or, but he's no longer with us. So rest in peace to him.
Again, mental health. I feel like men
And
just
R.I.P.
need to
to
be able to.
Zane.
Yeah.
Of course, and your father.
My friend recently passed too. I think I posted him on my Instagram, Alex, which I just I never saw that coming.
I remember you talking about that, how you didn't see it coming. You don't know the details behind that. It's just like
No,
happened.
I didn't really want to ask.
I get that.
I just knew that he just took his life,
Yeah.
which is really sad. And I think this month is actually
Suicide
prevention.
for yeah.
It's Suicide Prevention Month.
Yeah. Or like
Oh, okay.
awareness towards suicide.
Yeah. Go to the .coms, go to the orgs, hit up a family
I don't
member.
know if I remember. I used to. I don't know if it's 1-800-646 or like suicide, but
Oh yeah, isn't there a song?
That's why,
I feel like I'm out of my mind. No, it's a good song.
Oh yeah.
Logistic or
Yeah,
Logic?
Logic.
Logistic.
And it was the number was the title of the song, and it's like 1-8 something something. Really important stuff though. Sorry, I'm like that bitch who likes to make light of everything, so I really suck with this
Everyone
type of
needs to
shit.
be a
but-
little bit of a motherfucker, so that's
Yeah,
fine.
like I'm trying to like, but you know what I'm talking about the song. Everyone knows that jam. Who can't relate? Woo! But anyway, yeah, I just remember I wanted to talk about that, not to like get super deep or sad about it. I just want to know that you've been through. I feel like you go through this period. You talked about how you've gone through these periods of like I don't know, just catching all this flack, getting all this hate, and that was a time period where you explained that to me before the situation with him, and like I don't know, like people kept coming at you, and I just feel like
Yeah.
all this to say, get out of a small town, get out of that fucking podunk country ass shit.
Like I'm still around here, and I swear half the time people genuinely will, if they see me, like, oh my god, I thought you like moved away, like because I literally go underground. So like that's me even doing this. Like I know. Oh, I just had a reflex to my kicking my leg.
You're totally.
But I know that like for me, like people might know me to the correlation of like Zane, so that's why I'm speaking like how I know I'm just like I just speak very highly of that of him
Yeah.
and respect of him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do still have so much love for him.
Of course. You're no stranger to sadness, but you know what? You're a fucking rock. You're an you're an emotional queen. You fucking ate
I've
that.
done
You
my-
fucking
my
conquered. You
therapy.
overcame. Yeah. Oh, you actually went to therapy?
Yeah, I did for a good minute. Her name was Madison. She helped me with those good times that I needed it. But I've done a lot of internal therapy. Like I know that could feel silly to say, but like I feel like you can
No, I get
you can know your own mind the best. So
Yeah,
I
for
just
sure.
need my
like
own
it's like
time.
actually working through your own emotions and like really
Yeah.
internally working on yourself and the things. I understand that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I feel like I've done more work on myself this past year than anything for sure, just because of wanting to like just make myself grow. As more. Like I just really want to be happy and proud of myself. Like at the time I turned 30, I'm like, damn, she really turned herself into that girl.
Yeah, you know
That's
what? She's
all I wanna
always
feel
been
like.
that bitch. She's
Yeah.
always been that bitch.
Yeah.
Period.
I've always been like one thing. I've gone through so much shit, but I've always been proud of myself. Like I've never I've always stood up for myself. I've never taken shit. I've been maybe quiet to some composure, but I've always been a bark. No, was it a bark with no bite or a bite with no bark? I don't even know. I've always been there.
I'm
Dude.
not with no.
Are you,
Yeah.
are you proud of yourself now that you're 35?
What the fuck ever? 27. I actually
Wow.
on the therapy subject. I feel like it's really important for a lot of people to get therapy. Our friend Mallory, who had come on the podcast, like episode whatever at the beginning, she was like, I don't know if she said it on the pod, but she's the type of person who feels like everyone could use a little bit of therapy.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
no matter how
I
good, no
don't
matter how
therapy for
bad.
anyone to.
No, I really want to do
I
therapy.
feel like you can do internal therapy with yourself. Like what? Like I feel like you could easily do that with your own home. Like
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
meditating or like
I do
gathering
like to
your thoughts a
meditate,
little more.
yeah.
Even if it's like me cigaretting on the porch,
No,
it's
just a moment within
meditation.
like that
yourself.
me time and
Yeah.
like
Exactly.
just
Like
seclude and
just to
think.
really condone my thoughts. Like I just the other day, like when you caught me at work on the stair, like the mezzine, right before
Oh,
I had my
yeah.
AirPods, and I was just like, at the
Yeah, you were
ceiling.
big
I
chill.
was
I came up
like,
there to chill too, and I was like, oh hey.
I was just like me in the ceiling, and like
Yeah.
Suicide Boys was blaring. I was listening to their new album.
Also, work has been
Yeah.
ass.
The Kingdom Come, the Kingdom Come. It's so fucking
Wait,
if
whose
you're-
album?
No.
Oh my god, literally. I mean, if you, oh my god.
Whose album is it?
Suicide Boys. We like that was
Oh.
something that we like loved.
Yeah.
So.
He's going to a Suicide
Like
Boys
this Saturday.
concert.
Yeah, I'm trying to go. I don't want my call out, but I might. But I
Do
did.
it.
I was honest with Shelby and Ashley. I was like, if I call out, is that okay? Because there's like 6 or more people. Because I'm like, I'm not a good buyer. Like I'm gonna be so honest with them. I'm being honest now. I'm not a good
She
buyer.
said, I'm not gonna
I don't
play
lie
with
to
you. I will
people.
call
I'm not
out.
going. I'm not coming in. I'm going to work.
Like,
I'm
is it
going
okay,
I'm going
like-
to this concert.
Period.
They're like, if you call in, you call in. I was like, okay, I might.
Have you
Like,
bought
I'm so
tickets?
sorry.
No,
No, I have no
God.
tickets, but like I have the money. I can spare my.
Stop. Oh my God.
No, I
name
was like,
dropped.
it's okay.
Name dropped.
No,
She's just.
I don't cover
boy.
anything. We're not like that. I was just
Wait,
like in
no,
the sense
we're
of
gonna
like
need
being
to take
honest
that
about
We're
like.
going to take that out.
I will.
Or they're like,
No, that part, my
Protect me.
part. And you know what? I'm gonna continue, but I'll just mute her name. But that.
Let's just not.
Okay,
let's
no,
just not.
I'm gonna. But I'm gonna say it in a way that's nice. So it's just like she. She. But she is. Okay, we won't go there. We won't actually go there since I guess it's not. But I'll mute that. But anyway, you can't.
Maybe we should just scratch that whole thing out.
To like be like, hey, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that because she might be a girl. She might like.
I'm a little. So that's the thing about me. Is like I like just one thing about me. I literally can't lie. I'm not a good liar. And like
Yeah.
what I said to them was what I was like talking about. I was like, man, I really want to go to this concert that like I didn't think that I was gonna be able to go, but there's so many people on the schedule. So like they do cuts anyways now because they've like schedule everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm on the lounge. I'm not on the lounge side, so I know it's a little different. I know that rotating servers is a lot harder on y'all's side, but like with blues, there's a lot of us. So I was like, if they're gonna cut anyone anyways, might as well call in.
Is that what you call yourselves, the blues? What do you guys
Blue
call
Blue
yourselves?
collar? I don't know.
Blues and blacks.
Blues and blacks. I don't
Blacks in the
know.
back.
But
Blacks
like,
in the
I've always said
back.
blues since my
Racist.
last job was blue, so I've just been
Oh.
used to saying blue. That's just me. Though.
Yeah. Great. What time was that at? I know it's a mute now. but I hope you know what I mean with that. Like.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely like obviously nervous because I want to go to the concert for sure. So like it's just one of those things. Is like I'm just used to honesty and like.
No, I love that.
Yeah, I was just like, I really want to go, but is it okay if like I call in? They're like, yeah, you can call in.
You should go.
So,
And also listen to the album because I'm sure that every time they drop a new album, they're gonna
I
play
know.
it at the
True,
concert.
they do, but
Okay.
you should like. I think the ones.
All I know, they better play 1,000 Bloods.
That's what I was
I know, sing.
Sorry.
Oh my
That's
god.
my favorite song.
I love that. I love the Charlie Suicide Boys like that. I'm not, but y'all have no
He'll be
ski.
closer up, but I was pit last year. That's like how much I look at.
I don't think we're pit. We're
But
like
you're close.
in the
though.
second. Yeah,
I know.
I think we have the seats.
Where's it at, Doseki?
Those like
Yeah.
I love Doseki.
My friend Jade, she's a pit.
I
Her
love it.
boyfriend's
I mean, I didn't buy the tickets. My best
The lawn
friend did.
is the party, but also I feel like having a section very towards the front.
But I like the lawn exactly.
I
It's a
didn't know.
garden.
As long as you're
now I have
not.
1,000 months in my head.
You
And
think that I love
like,
that song.
oh my God,
I love
that-
song. That's literally my first song on my playlist that I made.
Suicide
Yeah.
Boys and Lil Peep, whenever I was a little adolescent, rolling young one, they saved the fuck out of me.
I bet there's like music like that. Suicide Boys. There's another one. I can't think
I
of.
remember whenever he died, I was in the shower. I was like,
How were you in the shower? And you
I
find
was at
out?
church camp. It was crazy.
Stop.
My church-
Someone busted.
Lord.
Yes.
No, we were on like have phones. It was crazy. I
Not
had my
trusting.
phone in the shower, and I was like, Twitter notification. What does this mean? And I literally was like, testosterone,
Oh yeah.
gas station, car or not gas. It's a gas station at the time because it was like the first Twitter notification that happened about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, what happened? And I literally clicked on it, and I was like, no way. And I remember
So-
being embarrassed.
Do you feel like XXX was murdered by Drake?
Oh, that lore is crazy. I don't
That lore is
know.
insane.
So did
never
he
knew?
hire
No.
someone though? Like that's what that was. Like, he hired,
Yeah.
like one of those descendant
Do we
parties.
still think Michael Jackson's alive?
No, what the hell? But there was a whole thing that Drake, I forgot what it is. Something XXX was doing. And he was either like, he was,
Wait, I think I did hear about.
he was
this.
like stealing
He's gonna out
Drake's
the game.
flow, or like he
X
was
would've been
taking
popular
his
as fuck
money.
then.
Yeah, he was.
Oh,
He was doing something
well, he
to
was
affect
getting
Drake's
there. He was
money, and he
getting
was
there.
getting there. And Drake like hired to take him out. And then in a few songs after he passed away, he alluded
And
to
then
like having
just
someone
a
whacked
couple
and
of years
shit.
later, correct?
Yeah, but wasn't he just like pills or something? Was that the one at the airport? Like he died in the airport having a seizure. Who was that? That was
Oh, I don't
Juice
remember.
World. I think it was Juice
Really?
World. Because he did lucid dreams, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there was this whole TikTok trend of people that being like lucid dreams, like the lights flickering and shit, and then like
See, you're
seizing
sure.
out, and then he actually died of a seizure. Anyway, sorry,
He died of a what?
a seizure,
Yeah.
Like
a seizure.
that
He died of a
reminded
fucking
me of
seizure.
that reminded me of Jose in the kitchen going Caesar,
Caesar.
Oh my
Caesar,
God.
Caesar.
Oh my
Cesar
god!
salad.
Someone get him off of Expo. Girl, you should have seen today. Expo
Oh.
came in with a bonnet on. I'm like, ah.
You grew up in your expo.
Yeah. We won't talk too much shit
Yesterday-
because yesterday what?
Yesterday, her pants, she had a tag on them. And it was just out and about, and we were just like,
No, I heard that. And then someone was like supposed to ask her if she was like
Me?
gonna return them or something. Who asked you to do that?
Morgan.
She's like,
It's like,
so
That's
you're gonna
funny.
return them?
This mom was so funny. That girl was so funny.
Or I know I asked her tonight if she wanted to come on. She was like, she's never gonna come on. She's not gonna do it.
she cracks
but-
me up. She needs to be
Gosh.
on.
It'd be so funny if we, like, I mean, in the sense of like to get her on, if she had like maybe her and like someone else, like Hannah or like her and Perry, maybe she could do like if y'all did a double
Okay,
I could see her.
maybe.
She'd be
I
more
can see her doing
comfortable
that.
I can see her doing that too.
Yeah.
And we do have those mics coming
Give her
in
a
with the
little-
4.
before. You know,
Yeah.
I think she'd be down.
I love that. Yo, I miss
A little
smoking
comfy
weed.
episode. Maybe you could tell her like, we be chill
miss
about it. We don't
gardening?
wear sweats.
Mhm.
You miss gardening?
I miss gardening. I think you can say smoking weed, you just can't do it. But I do miss gardening for sure. Girl, had the card, the med card, and everything. We would have been getting.
That's one thing I'm
Stony
excited
baloney.
if
Still
I
have
move.
it?
I want a med card if I move.
You want to move to Oklahoma?
I think I wanna just because I want a med card and I all the other benefits. Like Oklahoma City is cheap as fuck.
Oklahoma City is crazy cheap.
I want
Like
Oklahoma City.
3-bedroom, fireplace, $900 a month. Like, I
Oh,
don't.
Just
I
because
don't
the
know.
market's so fucking cheap over there.
It's just
I don't
crazy
know.
cheap.
No way, I didn't know that.
No,
That's
it's
what
like
I'm gonna go look
mad
at
cheap.
soon. After the 18th, at least, I want to go look. 'Cause-
Wow. You can go somewhere like Vast. They have that big
and if so, I think I want to do like bottle service in the city again. Like I just want
No,
to go
yeah.
back and doing something like,
downtown,
money-making
the
again.
Devon Tower. You know the Devon Tower? It's like the biggest scraper in like the city. The very, very top of it's this high-end restaurant called Vast. Yeah. Bottle service.
Check out guys.
I'll be doing that. I'll be doing that at 34. I'll get
No.
bottles and I'll be like,
No, I don't. I just like. You mean she's in the dark, but like
I'm
yeah.
trying to get a job in Dallas.
You said what?
I said Dom's trying to get a job in Dallas.
I am recently. I don't even know what I can't say on
no,
here
real.
because it's like anyway. Recently, I just some things happened at work that I was upset with, and I just feel like with it being small owned, like family owned, individually owned, it's just like one person or two people can just do whatever the fuck they want, and that's just how you have to like deal with it. And I'm just not fucking with that lately, so I'm kind of just like wanting to explore my options, and that's not bad.
No,
and I
that's
kept that really
valid.
condensed.
yeah.
And
It's-
so
I don't like how. I mean, and I'll stay on this. I don't care to. I speaking up for myself, even at our job, and I've gotten repercussions for it. Like it's really annoying to like not being able to think, even in the other space that you're in, like
yeah.
feeling attacked in different angles. Like it's
Yeah.
not, that's not okay to like. Ugh, it's not okay.
It's not. So I'm just exploring my options, seeing what I have out there. I am nervous. I do have a prospect. Like I could go somewhere right now, but it's just always nerve-wracking with a new job because there's a training process which lasts a week or two, and then you're making like barely any money in that process. And also there's a longevity of it all. Like, is it going to be worth it in the long run? Am I going to make the money I need? It's going to be a drive for me. Is that going to get old very fast? Probably. It's just
But I
all
mean,
of
if you
that.
can do like 3 shifts a week and make good money, like bomb ass money, then that's all you need, you know?
Yeah. And you think I'll be able to do that at that
Probably,
place?
maybe. You just gotta ask them.
I
Talk
asked
talk to them.
someone who tried to put me on, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I think you'll do very well, especially at the location they're putting that new place up at." We'll talk
Mhm.
about more of the lore off camera. But yeah, I'm just looking at. I don't know. I'm looking for the next chapter. I'm really trying to get
Girl, I
into
want to
my
find something.
options,
Yeah.
and like you are the same.
Yeah.
And that
My
person who,
ends in December, so like.
yeah. So you're like looking.
I want like even if I'm like still staying around here just for a little more period to like still move the direction towards Oklahoma City, that's completely fine. But
Is that what your plan is already? Like you already have it
I
set?
feel like Oklahoma City just feels like the right area just because like if I'm gonna put money down towards a home, I can easily just do it that affordable way because it's like an apartment. So.
Mm-hmm. No, for sure. I think it'd be a great choice for you. The market really is amazing out there. The only thing I'd be worried about there is if I don't know. It's such it's so spread out. It's like, where is the best place to work if you're going to do
That's why I
something
need to
like
go
serving
down there.
or
Well,
attending?
I have some places in mind that I also want to go check out too. So
Okay.
I've done a little bit of the research towards it.
Okay.
But if I go down there and I take a little visit, I'm like, this is not what I need to do, then I'm able to still figure it out here. Like there's some places, there's another apartment down 1417 from me that does 6-month leases. So I could even just renew there for a quick moment.
I
And
love
figure
a
out
6 month lease.
why is
You
that not
do?
normal?
They need to like
I don't-
really be
I
doing
don't
that.
like that though.
You don't like 6 months?
It feels like
First of all, I hate
excessive.
moving already.
Yeah, it feels excessive
Yeah.
to move, but fun to like.
The moving part of it all would be shitty, but like it only being quick and only like not if you don't like it or if you really like it and you want to extend the options there or if you
I'm
hate
gonna
it.
ask everybody
You're
from work
moving
to
out
help me
quickly.
move when I move.
Yeah, I told you you'd have plenty of help for sure.
Right.
You have a lot, girl, and you got shit up in the fucking attic and shit. Like,
I do
what?
have a random like how I said like I do have questions.
Yeah, ask
Yeah,
us questions. We're into it.
Okay, so I have a gay brother who I love and who I think is so dear to me, and like I know that y'all are two gay icons as well.
Period.
You hear that?
Watch y'all.
We're gay icons. You heard it here first.
Yeah, duh. But I have watched y'all's episodes before, so I've heard a little bit about how you grew up in Lubbock and how you're in the Oklahoma area, and like there was two different concepts to y'all's life, and y'all talked about y'all's own things, right?
Of course.
But with my brother, he always had like this kind of unknown to him about like, but he didn't really come out to middle school like to everyone, and I know that y'all have talked to you about y'all's own circles and y'all's own things.
Bold.
But
Bold's gonna come out in middle school.
yeah, we loved him for that, and you know what? He's like we always knew as a family like he was not ever shy about it, but like really like was like fuck this town, fuck this area, like I
Oh,
want to
yeah.
be who I want to be.
Very much
So-
felt that way my entire life too.
But like with him, I know like my brother and we have had our own little kikis about these like growing up. But on film or movies, did anything feel like an awakening for y'all? Like what
Oh, what was
characters?
our
What was funny?
awakening?
Like what was like something that really like
Girl.
who did it? Like I remember whenever I saw
Zac Efron.
Ooh.
I don't know. Ever since I laid eyes on him, I was like, he is a beautiful man.
Okay,
But his procedures that he's done now.
girl, he botched himself. Why did he do that?
Why did he do
Well,
that?
he's still
He's
obviously
better
attractive.
now. I feel like after all the procedures, I feel like I've seen him recently again.
Yeah, but his
he's like
jawline's not. It's too much.
Yeah, he
Like,
really.
he's-
I don't know why he never touched himself. He's always been.
He was
pretty.
handsome already, though.
I
in
don't think he
hers.
touched himself like in like a sense of like his face on purpose. I think he had something happen to him. Did he not?
Yeah, he said that he had some kind of accident where he broke his jaw, but
Oh, that's
like
what it
a
was.
lot of people thought it was a lie because it just looked like surgery, like filler and Botox, and like I don't know. It wasn't giving like accident. It was giving you wanted to get some kind of surgery and it didn't turn out as nice as you thought. Not like botched because he's still attractive,
Yeah.
but like it was unnecessary and now he looks different.
He looks
No,
different.
yeah, for sure.
But this is my real tea. All of them. Like this is my thing. So I was exposed to sex way before I should have been. Like I remember way back in the gap. I was like fucking 5, 6 years old, right? And like 5, and I know like crazy young in my
Is this a secret?
very much the formative years. But now I never talked about
What's
this
happening?
ever. But I remember my mom used to be a nurse and she'd go off to the hospital to work and she lived in this little community in Stillwater, I think. And there were these twins that were older. They were like 17, 18, 19, and they would come and babysit me and my siblings. And I remember they would put us to bed and then they would fucking have a party downstairs. So we live in a townhouse. So we were upstairs, we were sleeping, and they were downstairs. They'd invite friends over. It was that whole thing, which is very common, I feel like. But they were some freaks because they had to be looking back because there would literally be porn on the fucking TV. They're all around drinking and talking and hoopla. And we used to obviously be in bed, but like I would sneak down. And like I remember seeing like porn on the TV and I'm fucking 5 years
So
old.
like, that's the environment that was displayed for you.
It was an environment and it was definitely like
Does your mother know this?
exposure through that. I'm not sure if she does. I don't know if we ever talked about it. And like back then we didn't have the like vocabulary to be like, Mom, they're putting on porn.
Yeah.
Like we didn't
I've
even like
had those little sad things too.
yeah, yeah. So like there's this one time after that, like and from that, like being exposed to that, like I always had like these weird sexual like interactions and like things that like I would go through with people and because like my mind was I don't know, I was exposed to that way too young. So like you know what I mean? Like where I'm going, I don't know. There was this time where I was fucking playing with a group of kids in that little community, and there's like this railroad track at the very, very end of like right outside the community, there was this railroad track. So we would all go down there and like skateboard and like ride our bikes and do all this shit. And I had this little girl from across the street like suck my dick under the bridge. I'm 5 years old. I'm 5 years old, can't even get my dick hard, but like I've seen this on TV, so that's like what
She
we're
was
doing.
also your age?
We were like playing house.
I feel like
You
I've
see
heard
what
a
I
lot of
mean?
this story. No, I feel like I've like, and it's not in a way.
Isn't it wild?
It's sad and it's like.
It is kind of
nuts.
sad. It's nuts that I was 5 years old and I'm getting my dick sucked,
Well,
but I don't
it's-
even know what it's for.
It's literally, it's like almost like just the advantage of it all. Like that's just like someone like
Yeah.
the older, correct?
Well, the teenagers who had the parties, they were like, yeah, 17, 18, 19, for
Yeah.
sure. But I'm not sure. I don't know.
What about the other girl? Was she your age too?
I don't know. The girl who sucked on my dick, she was also like 5 or 6 years old. We were all just
But she was
kids
just
playing
in the environment
house.
too. Yeah, that's just like okay.
I feel like we were
you
all
know what's
exposed too young.
Literally, that's what I would say. There's a boy
That's
that.
crazy to me.
No,
Isn't
there's
that crazy?
environments that happen around that for kids.
I got in trouble for it.
Yeah.
You got caught?
Yeah, there was my older sister and her friends. They came riding there. It was like a play area where we all came out and played and did all our shit. I was getting my dick sucked, and my sister and her friends
You're like,
rode.
Yeah.
She rode that down the bikes, and they were like, "What are y'all doing?" And then they rode off. They rode off back up to the hill.
Yeah,
and
my
then
niece is 5.
straight
or
snitched
6,
on
I'm
us.
like, fuck at her.
Yeah,
What the fuck are you doing? But
Yeah.
like, it's also those environments. So like, truly, like, if I look at my niece who's 6 and has nothing at the concept, it's because there's nothing around her in that concept. So
Yeah.
it's really those sad people that were around you, not displaying their kind of.
yeah.
So
And they could have done a lot better. And I'm sure my mom would have beat their fucking ass if she knew
Yeah.
they were like exposing us to that. But 100%, I was exposed to like sexual interaction and like sexual activity way too soon.
That's
and I was
crazy.
always acting out, like playing house, which I feel like honestly is kind of common. It's not spoken on too much, but it's like a
Yeah.
common concept.
yeah,
But yeah, my sister, they rode off and they told my mom, and we both got our asses whooped when we went back to the house because they were like, "What the fuck are y'all doing?" And I was like, "Mom, I was getting my dick sucked. Like, let me like live. Like, what are we talking about? Like, I saw them TV. No, I'm kidding. I didn't say that. But anyway, so growing up from shit like that happening when I was younger, like I'd always see like a man on the TV, and I'm like,
some
oh,
more intimate
he's
thing
cute.
was for like, so it was nothing like. You sadly didn't get to have the fictional like cartoon era because you saw it so young. So
Yeah.
early.
So like I was
Still.
always exposed to sex really young. So like I was always whenever there was a steamy,
So
someone
you're to-
attractive, or there was something steamy happening, I was always like, oh, this is hot, this is cute. Or I didn't like have that vocabulary, but I knew like it was attracting to
yeah.
me.
Mm-hmm.
But I never had like an official awakening from one single thing because of my exposure to that so young. So it was
But that's, like,
always
I feel
every
like
man who's coming on, Zac Efron, fucking all these
that's the
Disney
value,
stars.
and I think that's the beauty thing in like being like having your gay awakening or an awakening in itself is that there's so many different concepts to like what you actually are open to.
I think
Yeah.
my gay awakening was really like, I think I was probably, I want to say like 9 or 10. After school, we would go to like a church across the street. It was like called Shalom. And I remember I liked this girl. And I remember we would kiss, like we would make out like under the table because there was
My
no
first
table
kiss was a
spot.
girl.
So I remember we would go to the table and make out, and I remember one time she was like, "I want you to make out with Robert, whatever his name is. I don't remember. It was a guy." And she was like, "Do it," and I was like, "What?" And she was like, "Do it." So I did. We made out, and that's when I was like, "Okay,
Oh.
I think I'm attracted to men."
Yeah. I don't know about a whole gay awakening though, because even though I was exposed and put in these positions like that,
Yeah.
because I've kissed boys too when I was a little boy as well. So it's like I've always just like had these unnecessarily like interactions that were like sexually charged, and I shouldn't have been
But I
having.
never got
Yeah.
my dick sucked though.
Oh no,
Not
no,
that
yeah.
young.
We was doing that at like 5 years old. That's really wild.
That's wild.
That is wild as fuck. But I'm just saying, like, a true gay awakening, I feel like didn't come to me until I was in high school, and I was really religious at the time, so I suppressed it. Like I knew in my back of my head, I was like, I am attracted to men. I could be with a guy, but like, I kept myself from feeling that way, and like really pushed it back because of the religious trauma of it all and feeling like I'm gonna fucking burn in hell or get struck by lightning if I even think that way. So yeah.
Get back. I
Fuck
respect
the
all
church.
religion to an extent. I feel like I'm monogamous in that kind of sense of like I respect everything, but don't put it down my throat.
Yeah. And it was very much shoved down my throat, very much.
I learned
it's
too. I
like-
grew up in like a Christian household too.
Yeah.
I grew up in Catholic. Yeah, Catholic.
I feel like almost that for what I've seen growing up, there's
Latinos.
well Catholic and Pentecostals what I've seen, and those are two the things that I've seen that have always been to me more strict.
It was pretty strict.
Who was it? Which ones?
Catholic and Pentecostal.
Literally,
To
I was
me, I grew up-
Pentecostal girl.
I feel like I grew up with those
Literally.
two around me.
I think those two
and
are the most strict. I
I
swear.
feel like I grew up with those two the most, and I just like saw like that was more of like, oh, you have more. rules than
Like,
me.
yeah, like you have to like act and look a certain way, like think a certain way. It's actually
I'm
kind
glad
of
I
insane.
kinda
I kind of feel like
debated.
when my mom started figuring out that I was gay, I think that's kind of when we stopped going to church.
My mom.
She's like, girl, you're gonna be burning at the stake. You can have this.
That's what I do love with my mom. My mom has like made like she's a Christian to her own extent of love. Like she's really revalued her Christianity, which I
Mhm.
respect. So that's like where like the value to me is like seen differently as a Christian. Like I like respect by all the good thing my mom like my mom. I see all the dates that she puts into her Bible, and I think that's a lot of love and faith. Like you
Yeah.
know, a lot of people that like really cherish what they're actually putting like towards.
Mhm.
That's what I respect out of it, because like you're taking the time to really. I mean, it's a lot of Old Testament and a lot of like funky shit in there, but
Yeah.
I think that
Jesus was gay.
Yes. And let me say, not
He
a
probably
white man,
was.
and he was not a white
I
man.
know.
No,
was.
I don't know if he was gay, but I think he would have loved the gays because he hung out with the sinners and shit.
Yeah.
Like he hung out with the outcasts, so like he would have loved us.
I mean,
Yeah.
to each his own. Everybody has their own opinion, but
Yeah.
I personally really think Jesus was gay.
oh my god,
Come on,
he
he
probably
had
hooked
12
up with
disciples.
everybody.
All the 12 disciples.
He said,
tried
God, I don't
make
want
them
to. He said, God, I don't want to fuck Mary. Like, please just put a baby in her and just say it's mine because I don't actually want to
Did
have
you
sex with
see-
her.
Oh my gosh, Nicolas Cage. Apparently, it's called The Carpenter's Son, and it's gonna be a horror movie about like the Bible.
Interesting.
I think that's
Ooh,
scary.
I'm excited about
And it's like
that.
it had a lot of like hoot and holler, obviously going about. it
Yeah,
on the
because it's
internet.
like controversial as
But
fuck.
I saw a little bit of the trailer, and it was kind of crazy because it was about, and I don't know the story, but it was about, I believe the first sons in Bethlehem or Jerusalem or wherever the fuck were getting like stoned or cut, or like God's first sons or whatever the the carpenter's sons.
Yeah.
I think it's like I don't even know, but it's that story, and like I saw like the dad like holding a bloody rock and everything in the trailer, and I was like, oh shit, this is like an actual
Wow.
graphic kind of like real horror.
Yeah.
Like
that's
it's
so funny.
like giving like it's gonna show like a cracked skull type shit like horror. I'm like, ooh.
So
What,
should we go
what
see
movie
it?
is that movie that we're gonna go watch tomorrow?
Oh my god, girl, have you heard about this movie? It's called Twinless. Oh, anyway, to end the whole gay thing, the question you had. Yes, I think since because of my exposure, I've always been attracted to both sexes, but like I've always known, I've probably like since middle, like intermediate school, because for me, like intermediate, junior high, then high school. I think I've known since like junior high, the very intermediate end to junior high beginning. I knew like I'm attracted to boys, but like I always suppressed it
Yeah.
because of the religion. But anyway, that's my awakening. Suppressed awakening is what I had. But I just wanted to finish off by saying I don't know why I feel like I had to cap it. But there's this movie called Twin that's coming out. And it's with Dylan O'Brien. You know him?
And his brother passed away, and he like go gets into
Yes.
together.
Did you
Also,
see
wait,
the leak?
Dylan O'Brien is one of my
I love
first
him.
crushes
Body.
ever.
No,
Teen
same.
Wolf,
He's one of
Mary's
them.
Teen Wolf,
He's
yes.
YouTuber. I don't know if y'all ever watched because he was a YouTuber before anything.
I
and,
never saw that.
Yes, he used to do like.
I think I did see that.
Oh
I
my
never saw his
gosh.
YouTube. I thought he was hot though. I used to think he was so hot when I was watching
Yeah.
Teen Wolf. I'm like, fuck's what's his name? Styles?
Yeah.
No, he Styles in that. Who was the other one? Tyler?
Yeah.
Something like that. I was like, Styles. Styles is the one that I want for sure.
I had so many like me. I
The
was
lizard
five.
guy. What was his name? He's actually getting.
Oh
really-
yeah. Colton.
Colton.
Colton Haynes. I remember looking him up because I thought he was hot too, and I was shook when I found out he's bi. Now he's like a full blown fucking queer. But I remember him telling his story about how he like had sex with a man and a woman for his very first time, and he was like fucking 12 or 13 years old. Isn't that wild?
It is wild.
That
I
is
remember
crazy.
looking deep into his lore. So I'm
Well,
telling you, this.
said, this man, he's gonna be mine.
No. I wanted Styles for sure. But anyway, Dylan O'Brien's in this movie, and it's that Swimless movie. And I remember there was a leak before it ever even like got released to theaters, stop theaters now. But there was a leak on Twitter, and like I don't know if it was him or his twin, one of them had a gay sex scene, and that shit was
He was talking about how he's super comfortable with that and like how being a real
Yeah.
actor is not giving a fuck about it. And like being a man is not giving a fuck about it. I'm like,
period.
Yes.
I'm like, I
He's done-
love
this
that
is his second- This is
open-mindedness.
his second gay film actually.
Really, I never seen his,
His first
one.
one was with an older gentleman actually,
Hmm.
and it was the guy from. Do y'all know Modern Family? Do y'all know Jay? The
No,
older grandpa that,
never
like,
watched Modern
It's like
Family.
with Gloria.
Yeah.
Never watched
Okay.
Modern Family.
Well,
Is it the black one? They're all black or no?
No.
that's Blackish.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
The other family.
Right. Not
Uh,
really.
okay, but anyways, so it's like basically an older gentleman being in love with the Dylan O'Brien, but like it's another. He's like this is his second gay film, which I like.
Okay, I'm gonna have to watch that because
I know,
I
now I
need to
need to
see
watch it
more.
too.
I need to see more of him back in. But he was like
Mhm.
fucking in this movie, Twinless. There is a scene of them like. I feel like they're having sex for real, like some real gay sex. I was like, Caesar, we got to see this movie. Like, you're gonna have to come with me to watch this one. It's in
Okay.
theaters right now, and we're gonna be clocking that tea very soon.
I do
very
work tomorrow.
Yeah.
So tomorrow to work.
Yeah, tomorrow. I think I'm gonna go, but it starts at 10, and it's like it's not playing around here, girl. Because look at where we are.
Where is it?
I think it's playing in Frisco. It's Stonebriar.
Oof, it's
I
driving
know.
back to work.
No, it sucks. But it's going to be playing at like 10, 11, so it's a late showing, so we can make it, I think. So long as no bitch wants to fucking sit and chat for 3 hours after we close. You know what I mean? That'd be happening.
Who works with me tomorrow?
Girl, I don't know. But anyway, Kiki, do you have any
Yeah.
more questions for us?
I had randomly one that just came up in my head, I guess, but that's just like just something to like talk about fall. And y'all's like Halloween, like y'all were talking about in the very beginning.
Oh, yeah.
And if y'all could do another duo set costume, what would it be?
Gaggy. We were actually thinking about doing our costumes that we had. Oh, yeah. Little Miss Red Riding Hood. Wait. Dorothy. Not Miss Red Riding Hood.
That would've
But
been a
that
good one,
was
though.
cute,
I have the actual cape. I could probably do it again.
Okay,
this year. I have a
gaggy.
black horse, but actually, me and my boyfriend, I have that Lola Bunny and Bugs Bunny
Oh,
basketball
love.
outfits.
Oh, that love that.
I will say, me and my family were Halloween
Fanatics.
orders. Like every time there's a
Love.
costume, we have a box. And like
You
I have
ever
so much
Thought about going like platinum or blonde?
for like hair.
Yeah. Summer
I want to be-
2026.
I want a bob. I want to cut this inches.
Oh, okay.
Like
Fingers pretty pretty.
everyone wants what they can't have.
Why can't you have it?
No, like I can have it, but I'm saying like the enviness, like everyone like
Yeah.
like when it comes to hair, everyone like that wants straight, wants curly, straight,
True.
short, long,
Gotcha.
short, black, white, all that good stuff with the hair. Blonde, I feel like I could never see myself with blonde because I've always grown up with ginger. I don't know, like, but
I
my
get
hair
that.
gets really dark when it's like shower time.
Okay. So you can see yourself going like brunette.
I feel like I would go more darker auburn than anything, like kind of
Okay.
like a dusty one. I like how Caesar has his back. Like
Mhm.
I think that's the only like if I would have to match my hair wet. Dark.
Okay.
You know,
I get
like I feel
that.
like that's the only shade coloring I do. But I've always wanted like a cute pixie ear tuck, like
That's
nothing
cute. I
here.
can
Like
see
I
you
have
with
so
that.
many photos
Yeah,
of
I
like
can see you with that.
She's like dream, future.
dream.
Well, you just mentioned Lola, so I was like, and Lola's blonde, so that blonde little bunny.
Oh
so I
yeah,
was
she
like,
has her hair. It's so cute though. She like wears her ears as her ponytail, so I can put my hair up and like maybe do some funny
Yeah,
ears.
or have a little wig moment there, caps.
What
We
would
can do a
it
little
be
wig
for another
moment.
duo if we don't?
Yeah, if we were gonna be something else.
It needs to be something fun.
But you ate as Dorothy, I do want to say. She did eat as Dorothy. I thought about voting for you for the Summer Ween contest. Well,
Flo
yeah, you
ate
were
though.
the
Flo,
mix.
Rachel did she did so good. I literally was like, this is
I
the
love
cutest little
Flo.
thing.
She
And then how
is.
she
I
had,
love her
but
hair.
also it's like a duo there. It really deserved it because her man had Jake from State Farm. So.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
ate that, and they're not really directly related, but it's like obviously they're both commercials for like
Yeah.
insurance, so like it is related.
Yeah.
But anyway, what would we do?
I don't know.
Because we did Velma and
I feel like y'all have to do
Daphne.
wigs again. That ate.
Oh yeah.
That did eat.
And I
Was funny.
low-key like would love to. Oh, he'll do white chicks. If like that's another way.
Oh, that eats.
Oh,
My
that
chicks
would
would
be a
eat.
good one.
And like
The
it'd be
tits
so funny.
again.
I'd be like,
Oh, I know.
yeah. I'll just bring baby powder with
That
you like
literally have a little sack on you.
everywhere. That'd be
Yeah,
so fucking
y'all can
funny.
do that. That
Watch
would
it.
eat on the streets with your mics, like we were talking about. Like if y'all
Oh,
go on the
yeah.
street for
We
the
should.
neighborhood,
Yeah, we should.
like y'all have to do something like obviously iconic to the neighborhood. That's like
We
what.
definitely need
course.
to dress up. We should definitely do that.
Street videos, street interviews.
Or
pending.
I will say, you know what I'm really good at. If y'all ever wanted to, I eat down skeleton makeup. That's something I've done so many times
Okay.
in a row.
I love that.
If y'all want like your like, I just gave it to Shelby. I had special effects. That's what he did.
Oh,
So
yeah.
like that was my stuff. So like I could do that for y'all.
Unless you
if
have
y'all
like the
want.
whole set like already. So that was my stuff.
I love Halloween.
I love that.
Oh yeah, you put on the snack.
We could do like a Coco moment. Someone's dead, someone's like alive.
Oh, what's the one movie with Meryl Streep and?
Oh my god, death becomes her.
Mhm,
Oh
I
my
love
god.
that.
Have you ever seen that movie?
Oh my god.
Iconic.
Iconic.
So-
Like a classic. You have to watch it.
Like
You would love
red
it.
dress, skinny white dress.
Yeah.
Yo, I mean,
Madeline. I just speak to Madeline.
you shot me.
I was just like, I have a whole. You gotta watch it. It's so fucking
Okay,
classic.
sorry.
But I also talked about how I've been wanting to do this for a few years. It's this very niche Family Guy skit, and he was like in a music video, Peter, and he was like, "And I'm just like a cat," and I think I'm gonna do that this Halloween. I think it was Derek who was telling me like, you should have someone be like Meg or Stewie or Lois if I do
Stewie.
Peter. So
Oh, Peter.
Peter.
I love Family Guy. I love just doing any type of voice person.
Yeah, Family Guy is fire. So maybe like a Family Guy duo, or like you said, white chicks. That sounds good. What
That'd be
are you
fun.
doing for Halloween?
Oh, well, I'm gonna do the Lola with my bands, but if I
Okay.
had to do another thing for fun, I really don't know what comes over me, but I really want to do Alphaba, like with the whole. I have like just because I already have the Dorothy slippers again. If I did like the checker, the stripes,
Oh,
and then I
yeah,
did the
that would be
green.
cute.
If I like really got like foundation did green and like the gloves or even like painted, like I want to do Alphaba just because I feel like with my red hair it'll look way different from
Yeah.
every other
No,
person
that'd be
that's done
cute.
Alphaba.
I can
Okay.
see you. I can see you doing that.
Green, but
Going all out.
I think it's super fun when people like Heidi Klum.
Love. I can't wait to see her
her-
costume every
I
single
love
year.
that every time of year. Like I literally get jealous when that year comes around and I see like all these celebrity different types of costumes. They have
Yeah.
the money to do prosthetics and all this crazy shit.
I know.
Horror
They're
films,
impressive.
That would be like I don't act or do anything like that, but like if I had to do one thing in life, prosthetics for people or do people's makeups on horror films or like act in horror.
That's what I was thinking about when you said you had all that stuff for
love
Shelby. I
horror.
was like, do you ever thought about doing like going to school for like prosthetics or like the CFX
I would have to
makeup? Is
mess
that what it's
around with it a
called?
lot more, but I feel like
FX
there's so
makeup, I
much
guess.
talent in the world that I don't need to do anything. Like people have a lot more inspiring it to be. Like people are a lot more driven than me. Like it feels a lot more than people's dreams than I. Like I
You
just like
started off with the hobby, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like if you like it, you could get into it. The
Yeah.
FX makeup of it all.
But I think it's really fun. I love watching any type of video that possible.
Yeah. I can't remember that one fucking year she was a worm. I was like,
Yeah. Or it looked like tusks to be honest.
it looked like
that
something
movie.
weird. I remember I didn't actually see that, but I saw the ending of him crying, and I was like,
It's scary.
that shit looks weird.
It's scary.
I don't know.
Mm.
Horror is my absolute favorite. Love Halloween, love horror. Did you watch Weapons?
Remind? Oh, the kids. Yes,
Yeah.
I did. Oh my god.
Did you like it?
Yeah, that stick shit. Fucking.
Um,
Why gingers? We don't have it good in films. We don't, and we don't have it good on the streets either. Everyone's like, burn.
Yeah.
burn
Burn
them.
these ginger, fire crotch.
You know,
Just
but
all the
Down on the
things.
TikTok sound, it's like, burn the witch.
I think
No,
I
I
know
don't know
it.
if I have.
Kill the witch. Oh, it's so funny. I'll just show you all.
Is it a ginger? Is it related to gingers?
No, but I just think about that. Like
Oh,
Salem
she's
and
like,
like
that's me though.
yeah. Fun fact: like gingers used to be fucking like crucified back in the day because they just thought they
Yeah.
were witches. So that's why there's
That's
like
so
not many of
weird.
us.
That's
Imagine
so
growing
weird.
up in like the 1600s and then like you fucking doing a cartwheel and then be like, a witch.
Lobotomy.
Yeah, or lobotomies that
Burn her. No, was before. I feel like no, lobotomy was with time. It was burned before lobotomy.
Yeah, but still, like the idea of a lobotomy for not liking the way someone thinks is,
Yeah.
I can't believe it. Like they actually used to do that. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
crazy.
Oh my god, no! I've been put up twice, so
How
I
they used to
never
hang people?
burned.
Uh-huh.
How they used to hang people and burn people?
Oh
That's just
yeah,
crazy.
like they just used to be doing. They didn't have shit back
What do y'all
then,
think
so-
your position would be? Because like back in the day, you didn't have to hide being gay. You know, unless you're like in brothels or something. Like, what would you think you're in the realm of like the Renaissance or like whatever? What do y'all think y'all would be?
I don't know because also isn't
Mhm.
there like a kind of like rumors that in certain areas
The
like
kingdom
gay
is
was
like
okay?
royal. Yeah, king. Well, being I feel like 'cause I watched like little stuff like House of Dragons. I know that you can be gay in the royal realm, and that's pretty much okay because you're like ascended from royalty. Like it's okay because you came out that way. But like beyond like not being a royal, I feel
Like being a common person, they're like,
oh no. Like,
yeah.
yeah, but like that's what I've seen in like what they represented in shows. I don't know if that's always.
If I was in that time, I think I would just, because back then it's like fucking birds sending messages and writing letters and shit. So if I heard that like there's a place where you could be that way, I would just like go to that place.
Yeah.
That's probably what I would do. I'd be a runner.
I probably
Yeah.
could.
And if I was a slave, I'd probably be like, at the house. I'd be I'd be a house in the house with master. You know what I mean?
I'm dead.
Like I feel like I'd be
I made some like type of goblin witch underneath a trolling tree or something.
yeah.
Screaming.
You like started
stop.
the fucking myth. It's like there's the trope. Stop. 11 over
11.
here. You don't watch Stranger Things?
Oh my god, I'm so
I
excited for the
did
new
watch it.
season. I'm so excited. It's gonna be over and done with and it's whatever, but I'm excited to see the rest of it.
I'm sad. I do think 11 has to die. I feel like she's gonna die taking him down.
But Sadie Sink, Miss Ginger.
Ginger, girl, when they were breaking her bones and shit last season, I was
Yeah.
like,
Crazy.
she's done.
Give her a rest. Oh my
Season
God.
4, great.
I think I only watched like 1, 2, and 3.
It was the best one. Season 4 was the best one. One was a little too kiddie
I
for
want
me.
to watch it.
Like Wednesday, season 1 was kind of a little too kiddie
I
for
watched the
me.
new season actually.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Of Wednesday,
Miss
Oh, I have to
Gaga's in
watch
it.
Yeah.
Agnes.
Yeah.
Agnes
Oh,
is
she-
my bitch. The redhead.
Did you hear about Gaga?
Yes.
She did it. She did that for free.
Oh,
Gaga
Because
did?
of how much she loves Wednesday.
yeah.
And
Her songs in it too.
yeah,
She was with them.
but she also said that Wednesday was inspiring to also do that new song that she came out
The
with.
Living Dead.
and
It was
also-
actually playing in the car when y'all picked me up, but I didn't even say anything. I
I'm
was
so
like,
that I didn't even
yeah.
realize that.
It was playing in the car. What the fuck?
But yeah, she was like, I found a lot. I went to like black hole from this. I don't know why, but yeah, apparently she did it for free just because she wanted to really support but they also told her that they don't want to like make it based upon her, and that's the reason why they made her dress all in white, not
Yeah.
black, because normally Lady Gaga would be in black, but they were like,
It was supposed to be like a true cameo, and that's it.
Yeah,
Not like
they
give
were
her
like,
own
sorry.
story.
she's
like,
in the
Wednesday's
Addams
spotlight,
Family
so.
set line in the show. It's really good. I love.
To me,
So
Agnes
good.
stole the show. Every time she cried, I cried. I was like, who is this little
Yeah.
girl? She was
Yeah,
so
no.
sweet.
Little Lord. She's cute though.
Oh,
I
she
think
was
she's gonna
so
be another
fucking
little
cute.
Tim Burton kid. I love Tim Burton
No,
films.
yeah,
I
those
love.
huge ass eyes she has are so cool.
Mhm.
She's like,
I wish I had
bug-eyed.
little eyes like that.
Big and doughy.
Yeah, for real.
Well, anyway,
Well,
do you have anything you want to ask KK
I
or
don't
add
think
for
so.
her? KK? I don't think I have anything else for you either, but I'm so glad you joined us
Yeah, thank
today.
you.
We've been on for SWAT. Yeah, we're going to cue the clap track. We're going to cue the clap track. Give it up for KK Story. And I won't put your government name on. I'm going to put KK.
Yeah.
Maybe tag it. We should start like
I
tagging
have
installs
my
and shit.
handles as Kaylee Lena. Like my middle name was Lena, and I've always thought like Kaylee Lena sounds a lot better than Kaylee Story because it feels like more rough. Like KK just feels.
I don't know. I like KK Story. Something about it's iconic. Like you have lore.
yeah, it's
you know?
iconic.
My dad always
Story.
just said like we have our last name was Story.
KK Story, would you like to hear it? I don't know, something like that. But anyway, thank you so much for coming
Thank you.
on. We love our guests, every single one of them. We're like close to everyone we've been on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we fuck with everyone we have on.
But if anybody else wants to be on, let us know.
We do have people coming up. I want to do one more guest episode before we sit down and get into other things. But yeah. Everyone give it up for KK one last time. More, and we're gonna be actual. I know I've said this a million times. We're actually gonna be like on schedule every single Wednesday from now on because we're like up. So yes, expect us out weekly. Expect weekly content from us every single
Every Wednesday. Don't
know,
forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Like,
Comment. If you
subscribe.
have questions for us.
Share. What were you about to say?
Yes.
Okay, I know that I'm gonna share this to my people so they know. Like,
Period. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
share it
Tell
everywhere.
them to
Be
subscribe.
like, y'all, I'm on a podcast. We got some real gigs, some gags today. Some real highs, some real lows. I feel like some
Yeah.
sad shit. So there needs to be a good balance. You know
It's
what
a
I'm
good
saying?
balance. So we love you all.
Thank you
See you all next
for
week.
tuning in, listening. Bye.